Hello everyone and welcome to our brand new series, Top Dogtober. We are going to be releasing a video every single day. That's right, every day for the whole of the month of October to help you prepare for the 11 plus. We have non-verbal reasoning, we have verbal reasoning, we have spatial reasoning, English and maths as well. Today it's me, Dylan, tomorrow it will be Hayden, and we're going to alternate every single day. And as if that isn't enough content for you guys, we are running a special offer for the whole of October on our website where you can get your hands on all of this good stuff. So if you go to our website, we have English, verbal reasoning, maths, non-verbal reasoning, and full lesson videos for every single one of them, every single week. You also get a homework you can download and you can practice everything we've learned. And once you've done that, you can check out the answers with the homework walkthrough videos and see where you went right and where you went wrong. All you need to do is add it to your cart and use the voucher code VOTEDYLAN to get a 15% discount. And this is why it's really important that you do that. Every single time you use my code, VOTEDYLAN, we're not going to talk about the other code you can use. Hayden might talk about that another day. But you're going to use VOTEDYLAN. You're going to get 15% off. And for every single person who signs up using my code, I get a point, as well as every 1,000 views. Now, at the end of October, at the end of this series, we're going to total up those points. And the loser, you've probably guessed it from the picture on the screen, will have a forfeit to do with hot sauce. Now, guys, let me be really honest. I don't want to do it. Okay, so if you're going to share any videos, make sure they're mine. Make sure you watch them on repeat so I can get up to 1,000 views. And even better, if you want to sign up to our website for all of that good stuff, lesson videos, homeworks, and everything else every single week released right to you, make sure to use my code. But the reason we're here is to take a look at our first type of question of Top Dogtober, and that is odd one out. So in odd one out questions, you are given 5 and you have to pick the one, which is the odd one out. It's as simple as that, right? And the number one tip I have for these question types is to not think of the odd one out. No. I want you to think about what the 4 are that have something in common. Once you identify the 4 that have something in common, by definition, the other one is the odd one out. For example, if you don't have that mindset, you might think to yourself, yep, okay, A is the odd one out because it's the only one that has hexagons inside. Well, okay, that is true. But if that was the real answer, it would mean all of the other 4 would need to have the same shape, and they don't. B is a rectangle, C is some kind of triangle shape at the top, D is a triangle, and E is a square. So that logic does not work. You're going to get the answer wrong. However, let's flip it now and think of 4 the same. So A, B, D, and E are all the same somehow. And the way they're the same is they have 2 shapes inside of them using the dashed line. They're on opposite ends of the shape and they're mirrored as well. So there's some symmetry there. However, C does not. And that's why C is the answer to this question, because C is joined together. You can see here down the middle, we have a dashed line that keeps going. This is one large shape here. The others are 2 separate shapes. 4 are the same somehow, and C is different, so we put that as our answer. Now I want you to have a go at this one. So feel free to pause the video and think to yourself, how are 4 the same and which one is different? Now you might be looking at this thinking, wait, I've been practicing some spatial reasoning before and I had a look at some rotation questions and this is very similar. So looking through here, the odd one out is simply the odd one out because 4 are exactly the same shape rotated and 1 has been flipped. So taking a look here, I can see this 90-degree angle. You can almost see it makes an L shape where pointing up is our arrow and to the right is a smaller arrow here. Okay. Now looking here, this is the opposite. So A and B, if we drew a line down here, it would almost be like a mirror line. So one of them is going to be our answer. One of them is the odd one out. Let's keep checking the others. So for C, I can see here is my L shape. And if I rotate this round about 90 degrees, you can see I'd end up with B. So B and C are the same. One has just been rotated. Then again, if I go to D, I can see once more this bold arrowhead here can match up with this one. If we rotate this around 90 degrees, we'll end up with D. And with E, keep rotating, this arrowhead would come up to here and we still get our shape just like that. So B, C, D, and E are all the exact same shape that have just been rotated. The answer is A, being the odd one out, because not only has that been rotated, it's been flipped over. It's completely different. And we do see this come up in odd one out questions. So not only are you going to be looking for hints as to 4 the same, you're also going to be thinking are 4 literally the exact same shape, but just with some added rotation as well. With this one now, I want you to pause the video again and have a go, and I'll talk through exactly what the answer is. But remember, 4 the same, 1 different. That is the key. Have a go. Again, full of traps, this one, because you could be thinking, well, okay, look, let's say A is the odd one out. Why? Well, A is the odd one out, obviously, because it's the only one with an arrow pointing that way in the top left. No, we know that's not specific enough. That's not going to rub. A might be the answer, but that's definitely not why. We need to try and spot something where 4 things are the same. This could take a lot of trial and error, and this is where we've got to be quick to check and get rid of answers. For example, could it be where the black square is? No, because look, D has 1 in the bottom right, A has 1 in the bottom right, but all the others are different. There's a classic 2-2-1 pattern here. A and D have black square in the same shape, in the same place. C and E have a black square in the same place, and B is completely different. There is no pattern there. We can't justify an answer. However, it is something to do with the arrow. Looking at A, the arrow is pointing to the black dot. Looking at B, the arrow is pointing to the black dot. You see where I'm going here? C, it's pointing to the black dot. D, it's pointing to the black dot. There is only one shape where the arrow is not pointing to the black dot, and that's E. These 4 are the same because the arrow always points to the black dot. E is different because it does not, and that is our answer. So here's what's going to happen every single day. We're going to set you a question to have a go at the end. It's your turn. Which one of these is the odd one out? And you're going to have to tune in tomorrow to see if you got the right answer, and we'll tell you which one it was. Guys, remember, use my code. Do not use Hayden's. I want to win this challenge. I don't want to do the forfeit. See you tomorrow.